Alright, hi everybody. My name is Johanna Weiman, and I'm going to be doing today the quiz number 4 review, which is the last quiz of the semester. We're almost done with the semester. Congrats to everybody for making this so far. Alright, so I'm going to do question 6. That's numbered differently for everybody else, but the question is, what's the main problem with the sentence? He was principled, intelligent, and worked hard. So, the answer is it lacks parallel construction, but I'm going to go ahead and go through all these possible answers. So the first one is it is politically incorrect. So if you have the copy of the book, like I do, the physical copy, we're going to be starting on page 403, and this is where it says it suffers from pronoun ambiguity. And it says ambiguity exists when a writer has failed in the obligation to provide precision and clarity. And here our sentence, it doesn't seem to lack any clarity. It's precise, but that was one of the choices that I had thought in my head that could possibly be one of the choices. The next page that I looked at would be 404, where it said it has a misplaced modifier. We have a lowercase I, by the way, Miss Johnson. That doesn't really count as a spelling error. I just thought I'd point it out. On page 404, misplaced modifiers also cause ambiguity in writing. Modifiers describe a subject, a verb, or an object in a sentence. When a modifier is misplaced, the sentence becomes confusing and may mislead the reader. The example 13.16 explains that, and it doesn't incorrectly describe the subject or verb or an object. The next one that we go to is we go into politically correct terminology and sexism. One of the things it says it is potentially sexist. Sexist references and gender-based differentiation, which reinforce sexual stereotypes, have no place in legal writing. The he and the she part, that one doesn't really refer here because, it does say he, but there's nothing that seems to be wrong with the sentence. The next one would be politically correct. Basically anything that offends anybody that's to sum it up. You can look at page 405 and see that, we don't speak the way that we used to 50 years ago. But in this sentence, there's nothing that seems politically incorrect that would possibly be a problem. You can look up the word principled. It doesn't seem like it's misplaced here. I think it flows with the sentence properly. Then we go into redundancy and verbosity. Redundancy exists when this is on page 406. Redundancy exists when the writer has made the same point over and over. So, first I thought about principled and worked hard. They all kind of seem to mean the same thing, but they are all kind of unique in their own way. So that was also on my radar of what it could possibly be. And then it's too verbose. You can look at verbosity. It's simple to use an excessive number of words or excessively complicated words to make a point. These words aren't very complicated. Principled, intelligent, and worked hard doesn't seem like it would be very, it's not very complicated. So I return back to the parallel construction, which is on page 401. And in parallel construction, it's when you repeat usages to make a point to suggest either a connection or a contrast. So when I see this sentence, he was principled, intelligent, and worked hard. The "and worked hard" doesn't seem to be in the right place. If I was to write the sentence, I would say he was principled, intelligent, and hardworking. So the example that it gives, 13.9, it said legal writers should communicate clearly, concisely, and effectively. And the incorrect would be legal writers should communicate in a clear manner, concisely, and be effective. And the C where it says "and worked hard," it's very out of place. So I came down to the answer is that it was lacking parallel construction. I happened to get that one right. So, okay, thank you guys, and hopefully you guys can use all these quiz reviews and see them as helpful, because I did have a little bit more trouble on this quiz than I did the other ones. Alright, everybody, have a good day.